Damn, this is really my first video of the year? Shit.
So I just played and watched all of Danganronpa, and it has become one of my favorite game and anime series of all time. It had a great murder mystery aspect, putting all these talented people in this life or death game. The gameplay still holds up to this very day, having this early 2010s aesthetic. Just the overall art style was really appealing to me. And the anime adaptation, all three of them, were really good. Like, they don't deserve any of the hate they get. Honestly, a damn near perfect franchise, and I want more. So badly. But what hooked me on Danganronpa the most was its characters. I like how different their designs and personalities really are, and their different backstories. It helps characterize them a lot more for them to stand out. So here, I'm gonna give out my top 10 favorite Danganronpa characters. Remember, this is just my list. Like, this is my list, my characters I like. Leave yours in the comments, because I am not in the mood to piss off some fucking fandoms today. And also, big spoilers for Danganronpa. Don't watch this if you haven't played any of the games or watched the shows, dumbass. Now, starting off this list was kind of hard since I already knew the other 9 in this list. I already knew where they're gonna be. But this choice was the hardest one since I have a lot of characters I like that I had to take out of the list for this one. But at number 10 is Asahina. When I first saw Asahina in the anime and the game, it was love at first sight. She was already one of my favorite characters, and I didn't even get to the first trial yet. I just loved her so much. I loved how sweet she was, how kind-hearted she could be, and how kind of an airhead she is a little bit. Like, it was really adorable and just really sweet to see, you know? But what I love the most about Asahina is despite everything that's happened to her in this game, losing her best friend Sakura, almost just ending the whole game herself, she still kept going. Most thanks to Makoto, but she still kept going and ended up being this positive force for the cast. This was seen more in the future arc of the anime, seeing her pour more trust into Makoto, knowing he'll find a way out of despair, putting all of her trust into him, being positive about it. That's what I love about her the most. And again, she's just so adorable. One of my favorite girls in Danganronpa for sure. One of the best girls. And I am so glad she survived. Oh my god, I would have been in depression if she died. Number 9 is going to Gundam. I can't lie, when I first saw Gundam, I thought he was kind of a weirdo. He went on these weird, nerdy rants about just nothing. For a while, I kind of ignored him for that, and his Rebutal showdown was the worst. Oh my god, I will never want to relive that bullshit ever again. Like, fuck! But after talking to him more and seeing his backstory about him and his mom and how he would eat her cooking despite it being bad just to make her happy, that was really sweet. And his personality just kind of grew on me. I liked how he was so nerdy and just like always said these crazy bullshit in the trials. Like, it was a lot of fun. But what puts him on this list is the 4th trial. Basically, during this trial, Monokuma trapped them in this strawberry room with no food or way to get out unless someone dies because he's a piece of shit. So Gundam sacrificing himself by being the killer so his friends can escape made him an even better character. And his punishment scene, oh man, that was rough, bro. I also like those little furry hamster things he had. Those were actually really funny too. Gundam was just a great character, surprised me, and I wish he survived because fuck, he didn't deserve that. Number 8 is Kokichi, the first and only character from V3 that's going to be on this list. He's basically the Nagito of V3, a scheming psychopath that just fucks with all the other characters, especially in the trials. And just by him being an evil little shit, I already liked him, but his reasoning on why he did all this made him an even better character. Basically, he wanted to stop the killing game and save the survivors, so him and Kaido decided to sacrifice themselves so the rest can escape. I know it's similar to Gundam or damn near the same thing, but I like selfless, is that what it's called? Wait, hold up. Yeah, like an entertaining character with a great story and a great backstory. Just everything about him is great. And number 7 is Fuyuhiko. Similar to Gundam, I did not like Fuyuhiko at all at first. Like, he was such an asshole in chapter 1. Like, bro always had issues with everybody. Like, yo, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, calm down a little, bro. Like, I didn't think I would like him at all in this game or anything else, but I'm wrong, obviously. Chapter 2 made him one of the best characters in the whole franchise. That second trial with Peko showing their bond and how much they love each other was beautiful and so painful at the same time. Fuyuhiko's breakdown revealing his true feelings on how he feels about Peko, how he feels about everyone else, was such a heartbreaking scene, man. I still watch that scene daily because it's so sad, but it just turned Fuyahiko's character, made him a better person and a more loyal ally to Hajime. Just, oh man, it was so good. This is some of the most natural character development I've seen in any series, and I'm so happy he survived at the end, bro. Well deserved. My boy made it. Let's go. Alright, this is where y'all gonna get on my ass. But fuck you, number 6 is Byakuya. Now listen, I get it. Byakuya is one of the GOATs of Danganronpa and a great character. I do agree with all of that. He was a big help in the trials. His backstory is one of the saddest, him having to exile his siblings in order to become the ultimate prodigy. I agree with all of that. His writing is top tier despite him being a prick at the beginning. The reason why he's at 6 is because I just like the other 5 more than him. I didn't see the whole vision with Byakuya, only like most of it. He's still a great character and one of the greatest in Danganronpa, but I don't know, I like other characters more than him. Like, I found him to be a little tiny bit overrated. I get it, but just a little bit is a little much. Like, hell, he's not even the best character in Danganronpa 1. Like, spoilers, but he's not. Another choice that's gonna be so goddamn controversial, oh my god. Number 5 is Kyoko. She's probably the most popular girl in all of Danganronpa. And unlike Byakuya, I see the entire vision, not just 90% of the vision, no, 100% of the vision, I see it. She's a fantastic character, with one of the most interesting backstories, tying into her talent. I know there's more of that in the novel or something, but I'm not gonna read that, so yeah. I loved her bond the most with Makoto a lot. Like, they had these like really cute moments together, like Makoto being a pretty nervous and kind of normal guy, and her not trying to blow her cover as like, you know, a calm, strategic detective, but she's really like, really, you know, shy about that. That's really cute. That was really cute. I like the little romance. That's adorable. She was also a huge help in the trials, like all the trials, the investigations. Like she was down, man. She helped with everything. She's one of the main reasons why we're even here in the first place, the Danganronpa 1 cast, especially with Makoto in like the last trial, because she's kind of the reason why he's like there. Like yeah, his luck saved him in the execution, but Kyoko kind of got him out of there. Like, that was luck too, but you know, she helped him a lot. And without her, this whole group, this whole story would have just fallen apart. Cause what the fuck was this ending? It's funny, but what the fuck? Coming in number 4 is Nagito. Probably the most popular character in all of Danganronpa. Even before I got into the series, I've seen him so many times. And hell, before I even like play the actual game, I low-key thought for the longest time he was Makoto's brother. Or like Makoto like lost his mind and like went back to the game. Like, I thought there was like a connection there. But nah, he's just, if the writers made Makoto crazy, that's literally his whole character conception. That's literally what it was about. But Nagito himself, like, Jesus, there is like so much to talk about with this character. First of all, he was so entertaining to watch. Like, him acting all crazy and obsessed over Hope, that was always fun to me. I've always loved seeing him just freak out and just start ranting about how Hope is the best, how Hope is everything. Like, that was always fun. And obviously his best moment was in chapter 5. Him finding out about the Neo World program and about their past made them kind of snap, but even worse. He even planned his own goddamn death, relying on his luck to find the traitor. And when he died, the thing is, bro, he was right. He was right. His luck exposed the traitor and exposed the truth to the other cast about the Neo World program. He was a big help in that. Like, him being all crazy and obsessed with Hope, that helped him, and that's why he's like a great character. Again, entertaining as fuck, and one of the most smartly written characters in the series. We are at the top 3, and number 3 is the real best girl of Danganronpa, and one of the best female characters in all of gaming, in all of anime. Number 3 is Chiaki, the real GOAT. And before getting into the game stuff, I want to get into the anime in the Despair arc. Seeing her past and her bond with Hajime was so nice to see. It was just really cute how much they like hung out and just played some games and just hung out as friends. It was nice seeing what these characters did before the whole Despair Apocalypse thing and the Neo World program. It gave a really cool insight on how Chiaki was like before the game. And then she died, you fucking bitch, Junko, fuck you! But back to the games, again, she was goated. She was so fun to hang out with her being all nerdy about games, her like falling asleep at times. Like, that was always fun. I always loved like hanging out with her and talking to her in the game the most. She also helped out a lot in the trials. Like, without her, Hajime would be just slump. Like, he'd be done. And going back to chapter 5, oh my god, bro. That whole chapter broke my heart. It was phenomenal. It's like the best chapter in all of Danganronpa. But holy shit, that hurt me so much, y'all. Y'all do not know. When I played that part, I literally texted my homeboy who put on Danganronpa. I was like, dude, no. There is no way this is happening. And it happened. Her being the traitor, her being an android with her, memories and emotions and shit, and then her dying. Yeah, that happened. Was it a great moment for her character and for the rest of the characters? Yes, it was great. But bro, I wanted to see her and Hajime be happy together. They deserve the happy ending together. They should have stayed together, got together, survived the despair, but no, because we can't have nice things in Danganronpa. We just can't have nice things. Phenomenal character. I love her. Next thing. Fuck you, Junko. These last two were really hard to rank because I truly believe that these two are the best characters in all of Danganronpa. But in second place, it's Makoto Naegi, the MC of 1. This man right here, he has some of the best character progression, character development I've seen in any main character. Him going from like a plain, normal guy to being this giant symbol of hope and peace for everyone to follow and stand against despair. It's truly beautiful, like it's great seeing that. But in the future arc, it showed more of his character, that he's not all perfect right now, despite being this, again, symbol of hope. He still has trauma and survivor's guilt from the events of 1, blaming himself for everyone dying. It gave more character for Makoto, and has one of the best portrayals of like survivor's guilt I've seen in any anime. Like, Danganronpa 3 gets so much hate for whatever reason, but this season was, first of all, great, but was great for Makoto, seeing his journey and how he made the Neo World program, seeing the destruction that the despair caused, him fighting against it. It's all so good, but it gets so much hate. And again, he himself is an underrated protagonist. Put more respect on his name. He stood on business, he stood what he stands for, and he never backed down. That's what I'm with. All the way. Like, everyone's like, oh, he's a boring self-insert. Man, if you don't shut your bitch. He's the GOAT. Calm down. And number 1, my favorite character in all of Danganronpa, it's the one, the only, Hyo. Alright, let me stop, bro. No, it's Hajime. Yeah, number 1 is Hajime. Obviously the best protagonist in Danganronpa, and one of, if not the best character in Danganronpa. What makes him stand out the most is the fact that he's the only character in the main cast to not have a talent. Seeing how desperate he was to be special, to escape this boring, talentless life, was just unique. Because I think we all can relate to that. We all wanted to escape this ordinary life at some point for something different, for something unique, for something new to us, something that we might enjoy more than this life. And I like how the Despair arc gave more insight on that. Seeing how Hajime became Izuru and seeing how desperate he truly was, it really was amazing. This character is just so special. He's so good. Like, everything about him, I just love. Hajime, Makoto, greatness. Hajime is the best character in Danganronpa. Fight me. And that's the end of me giving my top 10 favorite Danganronpa characters. Again, if your favorite's not here, I'm sorry. These 10 are just better. I'm sorry. Like, look, I don't make the rules. I just give out the facts. But for real, if you like this video, like and subscribe for more content. And to end this off, yo, do y'all remember how wild this fanbase was back then? Like, what the fuck?
This bad girl at the store, she like a honey bun. She brown skin bad, man, she like a honey bun. So I had to hit her with the, where you from?